Good morning, boys and girls. It's springtime here in Arizona, and my family has some new baby chickens. Well, chicks, actually. This is a girl. She's going to be a hen, and her name is Gloria. She's going to be a brown hen, and she is about 2 weeks old. So our drawing lesson today, I'm going to show you how to draw a chick. So say goodbye to Gloria. I'm going to show you another baby. We have some 4-day-old chicks as well. We haven't named this little girl yet. She is an Americana. Americanas lay blue eggs. Some people call them Easter eggers because they lay such beautiful eggs. So she is a sweet little thing. So we're going to be drawing chicks today. So grab paper and pencil and some crayons or colored pencils and draw along with me. Let's get started. Okay, boys and girls, we're ready to start drawing our chick. What you're going to need is a piece of paper, and we're going to start out portrait, so your paper will be up and down or portrait style. This is the picture we're going to be drawing over here. And we're going to start out with the chick's head. So the chick's head is a little bit above center of your paper. And we're just going to start by drawing a nice circle for her head. There we go. I always tell my students to draw light until you get it right. And then you can trace darker or outline with marker. Let's draw the chick's body. We're going to draw this shape here. So we're going to start at the side of her head. We're going to come down, make a big curved tummy, come up to the tail feather, and then back up to the neck. So we're going to start about right here. Draw her little tummy. We're going to swoop it up, make the little tail feather, and then curve right back up to her neck. That's a cute little body. All right, let's draw her eye. We're going to draw her eye on the front part of her face. She's going to be facing this way. Her beak's going to be there. So we're going to draw sort of an upside down U-shaped. And we're going to put a couple of lines in there. So we can have her pupil there and the colored part of her eye there. You could put some eyelashes on there if you'd like. Maybe some little lines there showing that she's chirping or smiling. And then let's draw a beak. Her beak is going to be like a V on its side. And we're going to put a little curved line right here. And then we'll erase the line that was the front of her face. And if you want to put sort of a lower beak, like if she's chirping, you can do that like so. Okay. Let's draw her wings. So we're going to draw this wing here. It's going to start on her body and it's going to come up out of the shape. Make some little curved U-shaped lines and come back around. So let's start about right here. Going to draw up a little and then back towards her tail. And now we're going to do those little U lines or U shapes. And when you're done with that, it'll just come down like that. And then we always erase this line because her wing isn't transparent, right? It's in front of her back there. The other wing, I'm going to do the same thing, little U shapes on the edge to make some little fluffy feathers. Out and up. U's, back down to her body. Up on top of her head, she has some little feathers up there. Those little chicks I showed you had some fluffy feathers, didn't they? So let's draw some of those. And erase the line. Let's give this chick some legs and feet. Her legs are going to be the shape of a sideways V. I'm going to do 2 of those lines. We're going to do one over here, a little bit smaller, shorter. Since it's on the other side of the chick, it's going to look a little smaller. A little smaller. Since it's farther away from us, things look a little smaller. Now let's do some toes. That little chick I showed you this morning, she had a little toe that went back and 3 little toes that went forward. You could make those toes, I guess that could be called a curved line or a sideways U. All right, this chick looks like she's floating in space. She needs to look like her feet are on the ground. So we're going to draw a horizon line, a line on each side of her that will show where the ground and the sky meet. That's called the horizon line. It doesn't have to be straight, it could be curved if you'd like it to. And let's give her a little pond to go splash around in over here. Maybe there's some grass or flowers growing down here. You could do some flowers if you want to. You can draw whatever you want in your picture. It's your project. I'm going to put some clouds up here. Maybe there's some grass growing back here. Now it's time to get out your crayons or your colored pencils and start coloring. I suppose if you had paints, you could paint it as well. I used colored pencils on mine. The only thing I did not do was sign mine. An artist always signs his or her name, usually in the lower right-hand corner. So that would be however you write your name. Your first name and last name, I'm going to write Mrs. C. So that's it, boys and girls. I can't wait to see what you create today. You can take a picture of it and upload it to our Google Classroom, or if you don't have a camera and you can't do that, you could just drop me a note and tell me your experience drawing your chick. And I'll see you next time. Keep creating.